Nice. What's up, bitch? Hey, Patty Prince. How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. What's up, Claudie? What's up, Sean? What's up, Sugar Lips? What's up, H Does Painting? Dude, your channel's insane. I was going through your stuff and my mind was blown. Quite successful. Very impressive, dude. What's up, Esco? What's up, 40 what? Yeah, well, it's amazing, dude. I was really impressed. I actually took some inspiration from you, man. I was actually surprised when I saw how big your page was that you decided to hang out with me for a bit. It's really cool, dude. I realize I need to kind of gear down my videos into kind of more bite-sized tutorials, because that seems to be very effective. I think I've been doing a little too long format, you know? But it's really cool, dude. It's really awesome. Yeah, when you were like, yeah, my video I just posted got 20,000 views, I was like, holy shit. Oh, I don't know about that, dude. Your painting is also amazing. I am a terrible editor. To be honest with you, I'm a pretty lazy editor. That's why I'm hoping my stream will go better for me so I don't have to edit as much, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of, I've tried too short of things, and I've tried kind of showcase things. I've tried like minute long, you know. Right now I'm trying like a voiceover kind of style, because I feel like that's more natural for me. But that was very cool, dude. I definitely drew some inspiration off of you, buddy. You're the goal. Goals. Yeah, so I started speeding mine up to 2 times, but I think 3 times might be better. The problem is I flip my model around a lot like this when I'm filming. So if I do 3 times, all you see is brush for brush, and then so right 2 to 3 second clips to help kind of jump the interest, keep the interest high by jump cuts. Keep the attention exactly. No, tell me more. I really appreciate the tips here. I feel like I'm kind of, if you look at my channel, it's kind of confusing and, you know, all over the place with promotional content for my live and showcases and then mini tutorials. I really need to probably just dial in. Yeah, I did notice that. I tried that on my most recent video and it's doing a lot better. My dry brushing, you dry brush too much, was the kind of thumbnail-y title. I know it's just really hard to grab people's attention, you know. At least for me, it's not easy. Got a lot of comments asking about my dry brush palette when I did my dry brush video last week. You have a dry brush palette? How do you use a dry brush palette? Like, what is it? Gotcha. What's up, Adam? Dry brush texture pad. Has ridges and stuff. Ah, gotcha. So is it just to help get like the dry brush to the right kind of like readiness to like test it? The right consistency? Yeah, that makes sense. How you doing, Adam? I've only ever used paper towels. I just kind of know when I can't see any more paint coming off the paper towel, that's when I know I'm good. It's kind of my metric. Gotcha. I know I'm not the typical painter who like paints their fingernail or whatever. I guess I've suffered enough to know what my paint's gonna do. Trial by fire. Doing all right. Off work, hanging out with cool people like you guys. It's always a reason to be happy. Does it really? The only reason I would get like something like that is if it saved some of the paint. You know, like I didn't waste as much paint dry brushing. You know? Exactly, right. I do use a lot of paint when I dry brush that I'm like always just like, you know, like 80% is going on the paper towel, 20% is going on into the actual model. That always hurts inside. Oh, nice. You just did a face tutorial kind of thing? Dude, I hardly ever paint my eyes in. I actually think the models almost look unrealistic if you paint them in. It's better to like paint a shadow on them sometimes or I'll do glowing eyes. I don't know. Depends on how big or small the um, the eyes are. 'Cause every time I do like an actual eyeball, I feel like it just looks goofy. At least my eyes do, you know. Do a statue. I do a video on each segment. Cool. No, that's smart. I think I'm gonna break down my videos more. I always try and be like, and this is the video that I painted for this model, you know. And I feel like, for one, it's really hard to distill a video down in TikTok format with how much time it really does take to paint these models. So I'm doing a disservice to both the model and the video. I'm trying to cram it all together. That's smart. Maybe by the end of this month, I might be able to make a decent TikTok, and also a decent long format video on YouTube. Gotcha. I kind of just do a standard algorithm. That's also a lazy man thing that I've been doing that I need to stop. I just go Warhammer live painting, you know? It's real simple hashtags. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at your descriptions. I think I need to get more serious about using TikTok's algorithm as a tool. Not trying to fight against it. Which I think that's exactly what I'm doing, you know? I might snap this arm off if I can. I don't think I can. Ugh. It's hard to get behind it. We'll just call it a shadow. What's up, guys? No, but I looked at your channel, I realized how much I was messing up. Is really what I did. I was like, man, I need to dial in. I'm really happy you hopped in here to talk to me because I wanted to ask you all these questions. I do 3D print, yes. Currently, though, I'm outsourcing all of my 3D printing to resinreborn.com. This is a 11. This is like one of my oldest, cheapest brushes that I've had forever and ever. And I really love this brush. This brush has painted 1,000 models at this point. And what I like about it is how sharp the tip is. It's hard to show, but it goes almost down to like a single hair. But yeah, I do 3D print, yeah. This one was printed by my friends at Resin Reborn with an E. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a nice brush. I have gone through so many brushes. I used to buy just like a cheap Amazon 100-pack brush set for like 10 bucks. And I just would use them, and the moment the tip would go, I just throw them away. I might go back to doing that because honestly, it's pretty nice. It's like a new brush a day. Keeps the doctor away, you know? But I do want to kind of try that Winston Newton brush. Golden Maple is sending me a set to review. Oh, nice. Yeah, dude, Adam, yeah, you should definitely check it out. There's a lot of really cool guys that hang out in here. And like this guy, H Does Painting, has a massive TikTok page. And he's teaching me the ins and the outs on how to properly do it because he knows I'm messing it up, and it's true. Oh, what's up, Rick Ross? Yeah, like that's what I like about this one the most is it's. I mean, this was a cheap brush too, but like, I mean, man, I've beaten the hell out of it. And it just keeps powering through, you know. Oh, Rick, you're so kind. How you doing today, buddy? Nice, dude. There's nothing better than finishing a shift and going home and relaxing and painting some models, doing what you want, you know? That's a good life right there. It's my life. Yeah, exactly. Like people, I just get a really fat belly fine tip. That's why I tell everyone. Find a fat belly fine tip that you like using. I also tell people it's better to get brush maintenance stuff than expensive brushes. But if you are going to get a nice brush, don't get synthetic because I feel like the synthetic fibers break. But if you get like a boar's hair or that kind of brush, they last a lot longer. I actually think maybe that's what this one is. Because it doesn't feel synthetic. It feels real. Like a real bois. That's not going to work. I'm going to have to do it this color. So yeah, synthetic for base coats is smart. Because base coating, you don't need a perfect brush for it. You just need a brush that works. Oops. That's fine. Still trying to find a good spot for my light that doesn't drown out the model. Yeah, I kind of want to get like a nice big light and diffuser above my desk, and also get like a DSLR and a nice lens on it, and then be able to shoot from super high above so it's not in my face. That's the dream. That's the dream build. Whatever the dream build, it's not what I got going on right now. I'm suffering, but it's worth it. An offset tripod, yeah. I have like this little armature that I'm using right now. Little desk arm. But I do need to. I was hoping to pay for the upgrades through this, you know, eventually. But we'll see. If I can get some more high quality videos, which I do think is possible with my current setup. I just need to really dial in. But dial in, you know? Maybe I'll do some commissions. I'm thinking more about being more of a commission painter and also doing painting classes, I think. You know? Just because I'm not the best editor. So I don't know. We're gonna throw the whole kitchen sink at it, you know. See what sticks. Still gonna keep grinding though, no matter what. It's rule number 1, right? Don't give up. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, buddy, and answering a few of those questions, dude. Really appreciate it. What up, Alex? Oops. Yeah, buddy. Welcome back, partner. I love the enthusiasm. Keep me going. Keeps me going. Of course, dude. Hey, if I say I will, I try my best to always follow through, you know? Very cool drawing, dude. I believe I also reposted it. Because it was so rad. Of course, dude. But you said that you haven't gotten into painting minis yet, right? Because if you're doing that with a, you know, a piece of paper, I got news for you, pal. You're gonna be an amazing mini painter. Seriously. You got the stuff. You got the grit. Take it from me, pal. Of course. I mean, honestly, I would say mini painting is easier than what you're doing. Excuse me. Yeah, two-dimensional medium, you have to paint everything, or draw everything, you know? You have to create it from nothing. Whereas us mini painters, we just paint the surfaces, you know? For me, it's almost like paint by numbers by now, you know? Not diluting paint by numbers. I love paint by numbers, and some of them are crazy. My lady loves doing paint by numbers. But in terms of like just hitting the right spots and whatnot, you know? Nice, dude. Carving some sweet lore, man. Can't wait to see that one posted, dude. My basing is getting off the rails. I need to dial it in. We're losing it. I'll base really accurately for about an hour, and then after that I just start getting sloppy. It's like bowling, you know? After a couple beers, you start bowling really well. And then after a while, you just kind of stop caring about being perfect, so you just start ruining games. Sweet, dude. I love that attitude, you know? I try my best to make my next model be my best model, you know? I feel like it's like the cornerstone of human nature is to always try and perfect and be better than you were, and just keep pushing on, trying to be better and better and better. There's something so poetic about that, man. I don't think there's anything cooler. That's such an awesome attitude. I love that. If I could have a team of painters just base my minis, though, whew, instantly would pay for it. Maybe I should do a Da Vinci style school where I just have them do all the stuff I just don't want to do. Wouldn't that be sweet? Yeah. Basing is an act of patience. And the problem is if you rush it or if you do a crap job at basing, then the whole model starts to fall apart, you know? I'm going to start saying that to myself more. This next one's going to be a masterpiece. You know? Self-actualize, manifest. Just had to get the chicken. The chicked. I had a feeling you were going to say chicken. Oh, painting off screen again. I do this a lot. I know, puppies. Do you miss mommy? No, dad sucks, huh? Dad's boring. My dogs cry until my girl gets home, and they're happy. Because they know I'm too busy to bother to play with them. I do give them some attention, you know, but come on. I got stuff to do. Like, leave me alone. Plus, if I pet them while I paint, I've realized this. If I pet them while I paint, my painting then gets a ton of dog hair on it. I ain't about that life. You know? I'm sick of them getting dog hair all over my stuff. Need to build an Instagram this week too. Need to take a lot of photos of stuff that I've done and set up a photography booth kind of thing and just go crazy. Take pictures of whole armies and then just post 2 or 3 a day or something like that, you know? Need to get that done. Need to also get these shipped back to my friends over at Resin Reborn. Finish these up. And then, after that, maybe start building a commissioning or a commission painting portfolio. Or even just a base of work that I can show people quick and easy, like, hey, this is the skill level I'm at, you know? And that way I can build clientele, I think. Anyways. I think that's the next move, you know? Next natural progression. Nice. I wish we wore pauldrons still. How cool would that be? You know? Like, hold on, honey. I forgot my pauldron. Be right back. No, puppy. Mom will be home soon, okay? Jeez. You hear that baby crying around there? My God. Grow up. Go get a life, dog. Dad's busy. Her name is Hella. My other dog's name is Naughty. And Naughty's named Naughty because she was a naughty dog when she was a puppy. And Hella was named Hella because she was a hella big pain in my ass when she was a puppy. Still is. Go, hey. Do you need to go outside and go potty? Is that what it is? Or are you just messing with me? Is that what you need? Do you need to go outside and go potty? You don't seem very excited about that. I think you just want to be cuddled. Used to be a dog handler for a couple of years, you know? Used to work at a doggy daycare and boarding facility way back when. That was a good job. That was a fun job. Probably tell you exactly how your dog acts just by its breed. One second, I need to let this little puppo back and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, folks. Come on, let's go. You want to go inside? Let's go. Okay. Okay. We are back. Sorry about that. What's up, fat boy? How you doing, buddy? Sorry, I had to let my dogs out. That's my bad. But I'm back now. And thank you for the gift, buddy. Appreciate that. I really do. The tune stopped while I was gone. That's terrible. Working on some stuff tonight. Getting a little hobby time in. My dude. My guy. My flame. Nice. Getting off work is one of the best feelings in life. It really is. Especially when you really worked, you know, like really worked hard, really put it in. Okay. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, honestly, my TikTok stream is a little bit better. My phone is just a better camera. Let's make a new color here. Let's do a little bit of that. We'll do some of this. Sounds like fun. I think I just made gray is all. Welcome back, partner. Nice. Why does white always dry so fast? Have you guys noticed that? That white always dries the fastest? Maybe it has more pigment in it? At least that's my guess. Dude, Spaceballs is such a classic, dude. Such a classic. Alright, we need to rescue this paint. You guys want to see how to rescue a Citadel bottle from the depths? Because this one's pretty bad. I've ignored it for too long. I'm your own best friend? Dude, I feel that. Can't be your own best friend, then who can you be best friends with, you know? Oof, duh, look at that. That's why I hate these paint bottles. That's like $3 worth of paint right there. Oh, thanks, dude. That's some hard work. Barf the Mog. They're absolutely the worst. Barf the Mog. Is that a character? That's a character, right? Isn't that the Chewbacca equivalent? I swear that's is it John Candy that plays him? Man, that I don't even know where that came from. Oh, it's my lady. 1 second, folks. Hello, my dear. Can you guys hear me now? Alex, can you hear me? Yeah, sorry, I had to answer a call from my lady. Can't ever ignore your lady, you know? There's repercussions for that, man. I've been to the dark side. I'm never going back again. If I had to choose between a call between the president, God, or my lady, definitely answering my lady's phone call, okay? I'm scared of her wrath more. Alright. And we're just going to hit this with a bit of flow improver. That should fix it all. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Tony, what's up, Tony? Okay. Oops. Nice, dude. You're just trucking along right now, partner. Okay, let's do, I think we're on to the dry brush stage. Well, let's see, what else? Maybe I'll make those parts metal. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Whoops. Oh, my phone's gonna die. Don't go anywhere. I gotta grab my charger. Okay. Yeah, I decided to go with purple and then stay more neutral tone. We'll see how it goes. I didn't like how the skin tone got kind of washed out with the other cloth tones. I think purple and blue will work well. We'll see though. It's a bit of an experiment, you know? Problem is when I make the mount pretty much the focal point with that nice rich red, it's really hard to make the rest of the model interesting with how, you know, alluring that mount is for the rest of for the eye to go to, you know. So we'll see how this comes out, you know. Maybe purple's the move, maybe it's not. I'm going to do the blue sword and then gold here with a blue gem, I think. Yeah, purple's a great color. I like purple a lot. So that's blocked in now. What's up, Bro Dad Paints? How you doing today, buddy? Welcome back. I was just wondering what was missing in my life. My boy Bro Dad Paint. Bro Dad Paints. Man, the myth, the legend. Let's make sure that's all dried in. Dry brush. Dry brush. Always do this with your dry brush because there might be still little particles of dry brush from the last time you used it. So always give it a good roughen up. So I've had it in the past where it What's up, fresh mini? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the party. What's up, Indra? Welcome back. Dude, I feel you, brother. I actually like painting horses. I had a good time painting my Attilan Rough Riders for my Astra Militarum. Had a really good time painting them. Okay. Yeah, I actually am only good at painting organics, I feel like. You know? I really enjoy painting leather, furs, bone, rope, cloth. I feel like I paint that way better than most other things, you know? Pretty interesting. You know, everyone kind of has their own, flavors of painting. If I can avoid it, I like just painting leathers and stuff. It's like my favorite. If I can avoid painting all metallics, I try my best. I like things to be more realistic, and I feel like it's hard to really paint realistic metal without taking a ton of time. shove some of this in there and see if we can't get that spot. There we go. Sorry, I'm working on this little here elf. It's the rider to the mount that I painted yesterday. But yeah. Oh, thanks for sharing. Thanks for liking too. But yep, just painting up this here elf. Trying to get my best on it. Trying to make it seem reasonably real. Oh, yeah? Well, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad that my painting helps motivate you. Sometimes it's quite the challenge to get on here and paint, but when cool people like yourself say nice things like that, it sure does help me to keep hopping on, you know? Keep on the grind. So your support is much appreciated, dude. Oops. Get over here. What are you painting on right now? Oh, sweet. Yeah. Well, what I've noticed with organics is if you try your best not to make them perfect, it's the imperfections of organics that make them look real, you know? At least that's my 2 cents. You know? Brodad Paints. What's up, buddy? Yeah, it's the imperfections. Oh, thanks, man. Welcome to the party again, dude. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have to start calling you Sugar Bro Daddy Paints here soon. How much support you've given me, my guy. You're a real one. I sure do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the likes. What a good guy. What a great guy. Should probably move the camera so I'm not directly blocking you guys constantly. Definitely should, dude. The background activity in the conversation. Well, I need to do both. I could talk about AI all day. I was told I spoke too much about AI yesterday. My lady said, "Did you just sit there and talk about AI for an hour on your stream?" And I was like, "Well, yeah. AI is cool." You definitely gotta post the car drawings, brother. My goal is to be like everyone's painting background show, you know, like when my lady does like the laundry, she'll put The Office on. You're not really paying attention, but it's just there and it's nice and it's warm and it's happy. That's the goal. That's my goal, anyways. I want to be painting Bob Ross, The Office for mini painters. I'll check them out after the stream, dude. Oh, man. Beautiful. Beautiful night. That's a right beauty, isn't it? I don't like that. I don't like that. No. I'm making it worse. Go away. There we go. We saved it. Don't worry, folks. We saved it. We're going to have to get the little baby brush out for this one. If I can find it. Nope, that's not it. Is it over yonder? This looks like it, maybe. I think this is it. I think this is it. Oh, my lady's home.
But like all of the bros in your class get common shirts. Well, he was like, what if I go see Andrew? And I'm like, I told her you can if you can't come here, I'll come see you. Anywho, I'm trying to think of a name for that micro thing.
Okay, sorry guys. Oh, what's up, AZ?
And all the guys are just like,
How you doing, partner?
okay.
Yeah, I'll check out that BMW right after.
I know, and I was like, oh, you should see these new cars that we have in some 3D printing. But anyway, I asked the girls that work there and they're like meat, and I was like,
Oop, too much paint. Okay. Okay. Yeah, dude, that does sound frustrating. Okay. All right. Ah, I keep painting off stream. Bad habit of mine.
The only reason it can in my perspective outside of like the reason it can is because okay, well, fuck that was good. But what? A cigar? Well, there you go. I can use a cigar for that. And mind you, you could if you're not they're not like hemp like isn't legal in other countries technically.
Yeah, like I think like you have to.
Yeah, we have drank it before.
Okay. For sure. I'll see you on the next one, buddy. Thanks for stopping by and thank you for all the support. I appreciate you.
I true. We sit here and talk about cigar life. Yeah. So I sat there. Well, it was like 5:15. And I was like, okay.
Alright. I think that's where we're going to stop it for today. We're going to do some more highlights and some more washes, probably another dry brush and the metallics tomorrow. So thank you for stopping by. I'll catch you guys later. Oh, thank you. You guys are the best.